It's all like, it doesn't make sense, you know, you're looking that way, but when you look back, you go, okay, the dots lined up.
Yeah, completely and utterly. Like my first business partner, my first way I actually got into e-commerce, I was incredibly lucky. And it was basically a friend wanted me to do his customer service for like £5 an hour, like the cheapest fucking thing ever, right? And that one kind of just saying yes to doing that, like I actually remember when I said yes to do it, right? Like I was in my fucking car driving on the phone and shit like this. And I actually, like that one kind of very small decision just changed like the whole trajectory of my whole entire life, right? Like then I did drop shipping, then I built like the licorice brand and built some other stuff as well. And then I'm doing Etsy and then
you're
I'm
fucking
fucking here and like a bunch of random shit. Like
that's it.
It's crazy, yeah. You never see the dots going. Dots going forward. You can never connect them. Yeah, you can always connect them going back.
Exactly, bro. But it's fucking cool. What I like the most about it is, especially if you do it right, like you can just live life however it is you fucking want to. You know, if you want to work 18 hours a day, you can work 18 hours a day. If you want to fucking sit on a beach somewhere in the world, you can do that.
That's the best thing, yeah. Like that's one thing that I definitely forget about a lot of the time. Like you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want because obviously I have responsibilities and fucking employees and shit now. Yeah. But that's it's literally the best thing. Like it's like such a bubble. It's like no one else can do this. Like it's like, so crazy. Like people just don't realize you can. Like that's a possibility. Obviously, like you have enough time, but you still realize like it's a possibility.
It's a freedom, man. It's you earned the freedom. You have to earn that freedom, but it is a freedom. Like it comes with its own stresses, but that's the price of that particular freedom. Because like for me, my boss fucking, guess what? They messaged me between 9 and 6, motherfucker, I got to answer. And like, granted, I get a lot of freedom in my job because I'm like a director and I can kind of do what I want, but I still got to do my job. And I have still people telling me, especially if the managers say jump, I'm like, fucking how high you can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the one benefit with me working corporate is I know how to manage people. So like me managing a large team is not hard for me. So like already managing 4 people or three VAs, super simple. Whereas some people, they're like, fuck, how do I tell this person what to do? I'm like, it's just a framework, you know, and literally just A, B, C, and D. So that's one benefit of working, and people knock on jobs and all that, but like you need to learn life skills.
Completely and utterly. But it amazes me how many people like in this kind of day and age almost want to start and like figure out business before even they get any level of a job.
Like you know how to pick up the phone and have a conversation with someone, bro. What the fuck? Hey, when you think some supplier's gonna be like, mate, fuck off.
It amazes me. Like you actually need that experience, and if you have a job, and I think, but for me personally, I got a paper round when I was like 12. Yeah. And then I've literally never had a break since then. I did like hotel work for a little bit of time. I was doing side hustles the entire time. I had like a 9 to 5. I had a bunch of different things, right? And like that just gives you so much work ethic and just kind of, that's the default for you then. Like you have to kind of be doing something and it just makes you very, very active.
What's crazy is you've got a serious work ethic. Like for a dude that like, I don't want to say a lot of young dudes, you know, again, we're in the ecosystem. Everyone in New Money has got a fucking work ethic, but you see how many people they do not, man. They sit there and even guys are like, man, all I used to do was play video games, and New Money changed their life, and that's really cool because it did show them what they actually need to do to succeed. Whereas you got that inbuilt in you when you're a lot younger. And same with me, like working on the farm, man. Like working on the farm was waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning and working all day and then get home at night time. Like
like you can't be slacking, like 12, doing anything.
13, chasing cows around that are 3 times the size of you. Like, you know
sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was pretty mad. Riding motorbikes and sick. Yeah, that was fun, but.
But yeah, like people, I think there's honestly so many people that like, I have no money to start and I'm 16, what should I do? I'm like, bro, like go get a job. Get a job.
Work in a service station.
Go figure it out, get a job, get supermarket, wherever, Tesco's, doesn't matter. And then use that money that you're coming in to pump into something else, pump into learning, drop shipping or 100%. Whatever the fuck you want. But like
money, you can buy information, you can get access to people, you can access information. Like you need money. And it's good learning these skills. Like try and figure out how to calm a customer down when they're screaming in your face because they're pissed over fuck all.
It's so
that skill set is also great for when a Karen is going nuts at you in fucking Etsy. You know how to calm the situation down straight away. But you don't learn that unless you
actually have experienced it, unless you've actually fucking seen it. And it just makes you much more of an interesting person if you've actually had like different experiences in life. Like if you just made a bunch of millions with e-commerce and you've done nothing else, you're fucking just a nerd. You're just a fucking boring nerd. Right? That's what we were talking about before. Like we're just all nerds, right?
But like, if you do cool things in your life with the nerd money, you become more of a well-rounded individual.
You need to be well-rounded, otherwise no one's gonna want to be your friend.
Like
anyway.
taking a girl to fucking sushi sandwich, he's like, oh, some fucking carriage is like, what the fuck are you talking to me about? Like, fucking what?
I was talking to my supplier today, and she said this, like, oh, shut the fuck up, no one cares. And it's like, you need that, and also you can't relate to people. Right, you need to be able to relate to other people. Like, that's such a valuable thing. You need to be able to conversate with anyone.
Build rapport quickly.
If you're just a boring prick that's just spent your entire life on the internet, I feel like there's a couple of people that I've met that have made a lot of like 6 figures in crypto, and that's all they've kind of done. Like, kind of luck.
They got no,
and they have no real struggle or real kind of story to tell.
It's a struggle that builds a man too, man. Like, it's the going through full store bands, going, all right, keep going, like, because you know, even like me, like, you want to just go, fuck it, go back to. I was like, I'll just go back to Shopify, but I was like, no, let's see this out. You know, I've committed to this financially, and I committed to it like personally. I want to fucking make it work. These guys are making it work. Why can't I? But you know, I've built that sort of discipline and mentality for the last 10, 12, 13, 15 years of working when I did not want to go to work. But guess what, motherfucker, you have to.
You got to get up and fucking do it, kind of thing.